Right now, more insight today from Madison police after a series of arrests connected to the fatal shooting of Kaisha Miller last October on the city's east side.
Also, the summer is going by way too fast. We'll have a preview of the second to last edition of Concerts on the Square, live from the Capitol lawn.
Also from the Capitol grounds, the statue memorializing the life of Wisconsin Trailblazer Vel Phillips is now in place. We'll take you there as we look ahead to Saturday's unveiling. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us at 5. We begin with developing news tonight as now 4 people are in custody facing charges in the shooting death of Kaisha Miller last October at the Harmony apartment complex on Madison's east side.
Well, Sunday, Donovan Douglas was arrested. Now Javian White, Reginald Sexton, and Wilson Clark are all facing intentional homicide and attempted homicide charges in Miller's death. Braden Ross live at the Harmony apartment complex tonight as Police Chief Sean Barnes held a briefing on these arrests this afternoon. Braden?
Yeah, hi, right behind me is where this all unfolded. That's where 15-year-old Kaisha Miller was shot and killed, and there is still a makeshift memorial back there that has been there for 9 months now. But today we learned from police that they have made a big step in getting justice in this case. Now, more than 50 shell casings were recovered at the scene after Madison police say 4 young men with guns pulled up in a stolen car, jumped out and fired at a group of teenagers, hitting and killing Miller and wounding others. Today, they say those 4 people are in custody, now facing homicide charges.
We're also trying to determine a motive. We know that some in custody are affiliated with the local gang that is in our community, but we don't know what led them to the Harmony apartments and why they chose to do this senseless act.
Now, you might also remember just 4 months before Kaisha was killed, another young life, 20-year-old Devon Grant, was also taken by gun violence in almost the exact same spot just around the corner here. Police say they are still looking for a 5th person they believe could have been involved in Miller's death. They believe that person might have been in the car, and they are still looking for anyone else who could be connected as well. We'll keep you updated as we learn more and as this case continues to work its way out now in the courts. For now, reporting live in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Braden, thank you. Right now, the Dane County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help to find a missing, endangered man. This is 62-year-old Paul Farrell. He was last seen on Friday, July 19th in the area of Larry Lane in the town of Burke. Farrell has no access to a vehicle and was recently in downtown Madison on foot. He was last seen wearing blue jeans and a multicolored sweater. He's listed at 5'11", about 160 pounds. If you have any information about where he might be, you're asked to call the Dane County Communications Center. That number there on your screen, 608-255-2345.
New tonight at 5, authorities have identified the 2 men killed in a plane crash near EAA Air Venture in Oshkosh. 37-year-old Sean Tomervik of Pennsylvania and 32-year-old James Sullivan of Brooklyn, New York were both found dead in a farm field in Winnebago County on Monday. They were the only people on board the Lancair Super ES. First responders found the plane fully engulfed in flames about 2 miles south of EAA Air Venture.
Well, tonight, the Capitol Square will be full of festivities for the 5th straight Wednesday.
Concerts on the Square is back tonight, and for more on what to expect, we got the morning crew
working
up late.
overtime.
Yeah, they're working overtime. Chris Stanford and meteorologist Savannah Brito, who are live downtown. Hi, Chris.
Hey. Hey, Susan and Eric, for Concerts on the Square, I have no problem staying up for this one, especially on an evening like this. I mean, the conditions are just absolutely perfect. We got the food trucks firing up. We got the band warming up here shortly. Andrew Sewell, the maestro himself, is already on the ground, so it's going to be a spectacular night. We're going to talk with him coming up in just a little bit. And yeah, our meteorologist on News 3 Now this morning, Savannah Brito, is doing weather. Your first Concerts on the Square.
It is.
And yes, I am tall.
I stand
she
like
is
this
not.
on TV. No.
We don't have any tricks out here to fool the audience at home, so you're going to have to just bear with us in this awkwardness for a moment. But Savannah, it doesn't get much better than this.
No, I know. The weather's beautiful out here. I'm glad that we are able to be here, though, this evening.
Oh,
I mean,
wonderful. It's just absolutely perfect. Cloudy out, which is making things a little bit more comfortable. He's going to hang around this evening?
Yeah, I do think we'll start to see some of them clear, but we're talking about partly cloudy skies as we head into later this evening, but I don't think humidity levels are going to rise. So I would say this is a picture-perfect evening for Concerts on the Square.
Well, it's just a wonderful evening,
Yeah.
the second to the last of the season. We've got some special performances tonight. We're going to talk with the maestro, Andrew Sewell, coming up here in about 10 minutes or so and get into some of that and what folks can expect tonight. But for now, there is still room down here. People are trickling in, so if you're going to come down, I would do it before too long and get your blanket set out. Eric and Susan, we'll send it back to you.
Good advice. Chris and Savannah, thank you so much. We'll check back in just a little bit. Vel Phillips is a familiar name to many here in Wisconsin. She's known as a trailblazer with a long list of accomplishments.
And you'll soon see that memorialized on the state capitol grounds. Our Ellie LaLiberte shows us what it took for Vel Phillips to get there.
Vel Phillips made history with a career of many firsts, and she's doing it again, having the first statue of a black leader on state capitol grounds.
Vel Phillips is frequently referred to as a lady of first.
Vel Phillips was the first black woman to graduate from UW-Madison's law school, the first woman and black person elected to the Milwaukee Common Council, the first black judge in Wisconsin, and the first black woman in Wisconsin to be elected to a statewide office.
There was very scarce representation of African-American contributions to the state of Wisconsin in the Capitol or on the Capitol grounds. And so this is an opportunity to right that wrong.
Her statue will now be in honor of those achievements.
I cried when I saw it come out the box yesterday. You know, and this is special, I believe, for this country.
It's an effort 4 years in the making, thanks to family members, elected officials, and community leaders. That includes Michael Johnson, the president of the Dane County Boys and Girls Club. His organization helped raise more than $500,000 for the statue.
We want to use it as an opportunity to bring people together, to know that representation matters.
And David Endress, who led the Vel Phillips Task Force, getting approval, identifying an artist, and raising funds.
We were down here 4 years ago protesting after the George Floyd incident and George Floyd murder. And it's our culmination of all those promises that we made.
Promises that are now kept.
And I hope this opens up the door that this state capitol represent everybody that makes up the state of Wisconsin, and I still think we got more work to do.
The Boys and Girls Club of Dane County will unveil the statue on Saturday at 5 p.m. at its event. It's also a fundraiser to help set Vel Phillips' legacy in stone. Reporting in Madison, Ellie LaLiberte, News 3 Now.
Ellie, thank you. Now, just last month, Milwaukee leaders opened the Vel R. Phillips Plaza as a tribute to the Trailblazer, and you can visit that in downtown Milwaukee.
Early next week, a town hall meeting will be held to get the public's input on a prospective charter school in Madison. The Pathways Career and College Academy says it will aim to help students break the cycle of poverty by introducing them to career possibilities across a variety of industries.
This is definitely a forward-thinking idea. It's not going to be a traditional high school where kids just go from, 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 or 7:30 to 3:30, I should say, for school. But, they're going to be out, spend a lot of their time out here in the community with area businesses and mentors.
The meeting is being held next Monday evening from 5:30 to 6:30 at the McKenzie Regional Workforce Center in Fitchburg.
New tonight at 5, high school seniors will soon be getting those admission offers from the universities of Wisconsin under the new Direct Admit program. Now, those who've met the requirements for direct admission will be notified of their offers next week and continue on into September. Students will need to complete a Direct Admit form to connect with UW system schools that they're interested in and accept their admission offers. Participating students should check their email for those notices.
Well, Democrats decided today the process that they'll use to formally nominate Kamala Harris for the fall ballot.
Well, that's because it was Joe Biden, not Kamala Harris, who was at the top of the ticket during the spring primaries. Our political reporter Will Keneally joins us with more on how Democrats are moving forward here. Will.
Well, Kamala Harris has been publicly supported by a majority of Democratic delegates, but she still needs that formal stamp of approval. Now, we're expecting those delegates to give that formal stamp of approval roughly within the next week or so. They met today, though, to approve a set of rules for how that will go.
You are bringing our convention to life. You're joining our party together, and you are uniting the American people behind our eventual nominee. We are so grateful for your commitment and your dedication to this process, our party, but most importantly, to our democracy. That's no exaggeration.
So what all this will look like, for all intents and purposes, we do believe that Harris will be the Democratic nominee. But if anyone wanted to challenge her, they have until this Saturday to file nomination papers and until next Tuesday to get signatures from at least 300 delegates, at least 6 different states to do so. Now, Democrats will hold virtual votes ahead of the August 7th deadline. That is to avoid issues getting on the Ohio ballot. But if Harris is the only one that qualifies as a possible nominee, we could see that virtual vote as soon as August 1st.
Will, thank you. Today is the final day to register to vote online or by mail prior to the August 13th partisan primary. These races will be to determine which Republican candidate will run in the state's general election in November. To register, don't forget to bring a photo ID and proof of residence. And if you aren't able to register tonight, no worries, you can still do so on Election Day.
Meanwhile, new survey data out today shows Vice President Kamala Harris polling better against former President Trump than President Biden did earlier this year. However, it did not show a clear leader between Trump and the vice president. The CNN poll was conducted by SSRS after President Biden ended his re-election bid on Sunday. The survey of registered voters nationwide showed Trump with 49% support, Harris with 46%, which is within the margin of error. It found voters are widely supportive of both Biden's decision to step down and his choice to remain in office through the end of his term. Just ahead, we'll take you back down to the Capitol Square. It's the second to last week this summer for Concerts on the Square.
Our morning team up past their bedtime today. Chris Stanford previews the concert, and meteorologist Savannah Brito has the complete forecast next at 5.
Big tech stock sell-off. A rough day on Wall Street. The Dow tumbles more than 504 points. S&P 500 down almost 129. And look at the NASDAQ falling some 655 points. That's its worst day in 2 years. We'll be right back.
My parents were both teachers, so I know it's high time we give teachers a raise. I'm Katrina Shankland, and I know we need to fairly fund our public schools and stop over-relying on property taxes. I approve this message because we need to get this done in Congress.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Member Appreciation Event. While we offer unbeatable deals every day, now through July 31st, we're showing extra appreciation to our rewards members with exclusive deals. Like 40-pound bags of Blaine's Black Oil Sunflower Seeds, $17.99. Rewards members save an extra $2. 15% off assorted Hopkins oil change wrenches, drain pans, and funnels. Rewards members save 20%. Not a rewards member? Sign up at checkout or online. Don't miss our Rewards Member Appreciation Event going on now.
Like a bowl of cherries, life in Attic Angel is healthy and sweet. Our independent and assisted living lifestyles include newly renovated apartments, engaging social activities, and wellness support that is tailored to you. As time marches on, we promote the idea that life can always be a bowl of cherries. Attic Angel Community, the house that angels built.
Drive into summer with a new Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, or the all-new Civic Hybrid. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down. Whatever you do, make it epic with Honda. The 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid Brand. So act now. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Need struts? RockAuto.com has budget, standard, and premium options. Wiper blades, frame, beam, or winter. Click the info button for features and benefits.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale. So when you purchase your new concrete coating, you get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60% off installation or 60-month no-interest financing. This is one of our best deals of the year. So visit our website or call the number for your new floor today.
Would you hire a barber who's never cut hair before? So why send someone to Congress who's never held public office and never passed a single bill? I'm Katrina Shankland. I approve this message because we need an experienced congresswoman. Right, Jed?
New at 6, time's running out to get down to Concerts on the Square. Join us as we tell you all about tonight's featured performances.
Then J.D. Vance, now Donald Trump's running mate, is no stranger to UW students. He revisits his impact on the campus tonight at 6.
There's a lot to love about life in the 608. Fundraisers, farmers markets, family events,
Tell Josh what inspires you, and it might be featured on News 3 Now this morning in the 608. Weekdays only on News 3 Now this morning. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back, folks. We're starting to fill out Capitol Square as we're just more than 90 minutes away from another performance of concerts on the square.
This is the 5th Wednesday on the square. There's only one more concert left after this. Chris Stanford is at the Capitol tonight with more about tonight's performance. Chris?
Hey, Susan and Eric. It is a perfect night down here on the Capitol Square. We've got Andrew Sewell, the maestro himself with the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra. Good evening. How you doing?
Very well, thanks, Chris. How are you?
Doing great. It's a great night to be out downtown. Got a little bit of the sound check from one of our featured performers this evening. What can folks expect if they're headed down tonight?
Well, we opened the first half with a fairly classical program. J.S. Bach, an orchestral suite, followed by Mozart's Violin Concerto with our concertmaster Suzanne Beer being the soloist. Then in the second half, we have Canopy Dance dancing 2 numbers with us, a work by Michael Bell, local composer, and finishing up with Summer in the City to the music of Leonard Bernstein on the Town.
Classic. Talk about how this season has been so far. After tonight, only one more week left. How would you sum it up so far this season?
Actually, it's been a tremendous season, as you know, and I heard you on the television this morning. Last year we had our challenges. About 3 out of 6 had to be going to the rain day, but none of that so far. 5 out of 5. So fingers crossed for next week to make it 6 out of 6.
It's just been just absolutely Mother Nature paying us back for last year, and just gorgeous weather. I mean, it does not get much better than this. In my opinion, this is peak Madison. This is what the city is all about. A chance to come down, enjoy some good company, some great music, and some unmatched music. This can't happen, though, without the generosity of the people at home. So tell us about what it takes to put this on and what the folks can do to chip in.
Well, thank you very much. Well, we do have a Friends of the Orchestra program, which is $5 a month, and you can go online and see how you can donate for that. But also, each week, it costs $180,000 per night or per concert night. So over the course of the summer, 1.2 million or so. And so, yes, it's all by private donations and a very small amount of grants, but basically the generosity of the folks that come out. But we want it to still be free, so we've got wonderful screens this year, so you can see fantastic viewing from any place on the Capitol. So it's really improved with the screens. We've got 5 screens this year. So yes, I think anytime someone wants to donate or just feel so led, you know, people spend $5-7 for a good beer. What's $5 for the chamber orchestra?
Right. I mean, what you're able to do with that money and the value that it offers to the community as a whole, I think is really unmatched. Maestro, thank you so much for all that you do for the city, and looking forward to tonight's performances.
Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to having you on the square this night.
Will I get a chance to talk to the crowd? I appreciate that opportunity. Just such a wonderful partnership that we have with the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra. We have a newbie down here at the Capitol Square tonight, at least one of them, and it happens to be my partner in the mornings, meteorologist Savannah Brito. I mean, the weather could not be more perfect this evening. The Capitol grounds, the lawn, a little bit damp, but for the most part, nothing that the folks can't handle, right?
Yeah, you've been here years where it's literally been so hot, you said you were dripping sweat.
Right,
so we're not dealing with that tonight.
We really got a lucky assignment today.
Yeah.
Any challenges this evening as far as the weather goes?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any challenges. The winds are light. We're also going to be dealing with some, we're not dealing with any showers out there. That won't be the case. Winds right now have actually picked up a little bit, only at, out of the north at 8 miles per hour. Humidity levels are low. I want to note that because dew points are actually very comfortable. We're not dealing with muggy conditions, which is good. We're actually holding strong at a dew point of only 59 degrees. So when dew points are between that 50 to 60 degree mark or lower than 60, it's comfortable. So we're pretty close to that threshold, but nonetheless not going to be seeing any muggy conditions. At least tonight, I think those dew points are going to start to creep up as early as Friday and into the weekend, more specifically on Sunday. But we're sitting at 75 right now. For the most part, that's all across Dane County. A couple of 76s out there, but most of us are in the mid 70s. That's what we achieved today. 73 though just to our east. 80 in La Crosse, 75 in Camp Douglas. So temperatures pretty much all across southern Wisconsin. They are falling a little bit towards the lake. As we go through the evening, though, we're going to see temperatures fall 75 by 7 p.m. And then we'll actually overnight anyways into early tomorrow morning, drop all the way into the upper 50s. But at 9 p.m. we drop to 69, 11, 66. So temperatures won't fall a lot overnight, but if you kind of get chilly, I would just suggest bringing a sweatshirt if you have any evening plans or if you're heading out to concerts on the square tonight. Nothing as far as precipitation goes over the last couple of hours. We had a couple of spotty showers mainly south of here. Earlier this morning, I was talking about that mainly affecting northern Illinois, and you could see those little bubbling up, but that pretty much has stayed south of southern Wisconsin, which was anticipated, which was good news. Just a couple of clouds here and there, but we're actually seeing some sunshine finally move back in. So I would say about mixed sunshine and mixed cloud cover. Here's your highs for tomorrow across southern Wisconsin. Will rise to 80 degrees across most of the area, upper 70s, lower 80s. A little warmer Friday. That's our average high 82 for late July. And then temperatures are going to warm a little bit more over the weekend. 85 Saturday, 87 on Sunday. We'll be right back after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Bigger isn't always better. Stoughton Health offers in-house MRI in a safe, inviting environment with convenient scheduling, friendly staff, and easy parking. Experience why patients are proud to say, "This is my hospital."
It's Empire Today's half-price sale. Half price on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate. Plus, half price on quality professional installation. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
I got it.
I got it.
The airport is in 4 miles. Interesting choice.
You're going on fit?
Discover performance in rare form.
You got it, but she's delayed.
Get offers on select F-Sport models at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Get special offers on select Lexus RX models.
Watch this. It's all 100% real. Witness what happens to this woman's bags under her eyes in an actual time lapse in just minutes. Nothing has been doctored or tampered with. The very real problem will disappear before your eyes and hers with a revolutionary topical formulation that works in just minutes, and the effects will last for hours and hours. Over 1 million people are using this topical technique to visually reduce puffiness and bags. It works on sagging jowls, even fine lines and wrinkles on the face and forehead. Introducing Plexiderm. In just minutes, you can restore and beautify your face, even look years younger. And the look will last all day or all evening.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm just in love with the mirror right now.
Jump on board and say yes to this amazing $14.95 Prove It Plexiderm trial. You'll see why our customers describe Plexiderm with 3 words. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Order right now. We'll pay your shipping. Operators are standing by.
We agreed we need a new bathtub and shower, but I think he's procrastinating.
Just call 1-800-HANSONS. Installed in as little as 1 day with a no-leak guarantee. Get 50% off installation or no interest and no payments for 1 year. Offer ends soon.
Hi, I'm Peter Gottlieb with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. In the August 13th primary election, voters will pick their preferred Democratic or Republican candidates for the United States Congress and the Wisconsin State Legislature. The winners will be on the ballot in the November 5th general election, which will include votes for president and state and federal offices. Learn more at vote411.org.
3 things to know. Part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
No more waiting to see a general surgeon. Stoughton Health can see you within a week. We accept over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan and Quartz. Ask for Dr. Aaron Schwab, board-certified general surgeon. Learn more at stoughtonhealth.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, it's a positive collaboration. A new model of healthcare is making a difference, providing medical aid to pets and their owners.
The Humane Rescue of Pittsburgh and Allegheny Network have teamed up, offering the routine services for both. Alexandra Todd has more.
This mobile veterinary van and medical clinic in Braddock, Pennsylvania,
yeah, you're the most important, huh?
are treating 2- and 4-legged patients.
We know that people who have pets, they do for their pets what they won't necessarily do for themselves.
They get what they need first, and then me. I can do my stuff afterward.
The Humane Health Coalition is a partnership of Allegheny Health Network and Humane Animal Rescue of Pittsburgh. Last fall, for the humans, the mobile clinic added HIV, Hep C testing, vision exams, distribution of food, hygiene products, and clothing, while offering housing resources.
It's a way in which we can start to tackle some of the healthcare needs of people who have healthcare gaps.
They have social workers who have similar personal experiences that make the process less daunting.
It's important to meet people where they are, right? And if you're a good listener, your community will tell you what their needs are.
Kristen Yoder was homeless for 2 years. After she and her pets received care, she was finally able to get an apartment.
We didn't have a way to get to regular vet or get checkups or the shots that we needed. We had been bounced around. So this was very, very handy.
So far, they have hosted a dozen mobile health clinics reaching hundreds of dogs, cats, and their owners.
We offer spay and neuter vouchers, which helps the pet population. We offer microchips, which helps if a dog gets lost.
Because if the owner's not good, the pet's not going to be good, because the owner's not able to give the pet the love that it needs.
Organizers are hopeful this program will serve as a model and spread to other cities around the country. Alexandra Todd, CBS News, Braddock, Pennsylvania.
And we'll be back with a final check of your First Warn forecast after a short break.
Wood decks can require hours of tedious maintenance every year. Our decks outlast wood 3 to 1 and are virtually maintenance-free. And all of our decks are backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, you can save $1,000 on your new deck project. Visit the website or call the number for your new deck today.
You're all looking for something new.
New?
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us.
I usually just try out a new look, but that sounds lit.
I heard their cameras have new Galaxy AI features.
Have what?
Galaxy AI.
Gonna get one now.
I'm fine.
New and current customers get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Save big money with these hot deals at Menards. All prices after 11% rebate. A 2-pack of Wasp and Hornet Killer is just $4.99. A 5-pack of 30-gallon paper lawn and leaf bags, only $1.99. Hormel Pickup Bacon, just $5.99. Laundry detergent, only $11.47. These hot deals won't last long. Hurry in before time runs out. Sign up for Menards emails to get more hot deals plus the weekly flyer right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sonobello permanent fat removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's biggest sale of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
Hi, I'm Fiona Rataj with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. Here are 3 things to know. Make sure you are registered to vote at your current address. You can check or register at myvote.wi.gov. If you do not have a Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, you can register to vote with your municipal clerk by completing the registration form on MyVote. Absentee ballots must be requested.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, President Biden addresses the nation tonight for the first time since dropping out of the presidential race. His expected message to the country about the historic decision. That and more headlines tonight right here on the CBS Evening News.
Boy, just a gorgeous night to get out and enjoy the weather at Concerts on the Square.
One last time, let's check the forecast with meteorologist Savannah Brito. Hi, Savannah.
Thanks, guys. It's absolutely beautiful out here. We have some sunshine finally peeking through those thicker clouds we had out there pretty much all day. They were really thick this morning and afternoon, finally letting up at least a little bit. We'll see temperatures warm over the next couple of hours, and then we'll see them fall, probably looking at lows in the upper 50s the next couple of nights. We'll be back up to 82 Friday. Not as hot as what we're forecasting for the weekend. 85 Saturday, and then, guys, 87 on Sunday.
Gonna get warm for the weekend. Savannah, thank you. Enjoy the show down there. We'll be back in 30 minutes. For News 3 Now at 6, stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.